yeah. Okay. All right, can I get y'all's audio check real quick?
Testing.
Audio,
Testing.
Testing, testing. Okay. I'm seeing audio
audio
coming
check.
through. The the audience will just have to let us know if something isn't working. Because we're going to be busy. We've got a score to settle.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, can I get y'all's
as
audio
all good board games do.
check?
Okay.
Awesome. Sorry, we're waiting for like a 3-2. I'm waiting for like a 3-2-1 cue, but I don't know if
Well,
we're gonna get that.
sorry, yeah, let me.
We're on.
We're. I'm checking to make sure. All right, we're live on YouTube and we're live on Facebook. Looks
Outstanding.
like our audio is doing good. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Awesome. So I'm going to. Well, I should have done this in practice, or in the practice session. But yeah. Okay. Let me stand in front of that light there. Hey everyone. Welcome to a very very special Bootstrap behind the scenes Dogs Bond live stream. I'm Alex. If you've never seen my face, and I'm the designer of Dogs Bond. It is a game designed by dog people and for dog people. And you're seeing, I think, on the screen with me for the very first time, Sarah and Kiki, our
Both here.
illustrator and designer. Yeah.
Hi. Yeah.
And yeah, this is a really exciting day for us because what we wanted to do for this live stream is one, make sure that Sarah can rest her hand for the 2 hours. But number two, this is the first time that Sarah and Kiki, I think, have played Dogs Bond with each other since the very first game that we basically introduced the game to Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
And for those folks who are new, Kiki, maybe you should tell them the score.
Do you
I
remember?
have the one.
Do you remember what the numbers were exactly?
Oh, no, I don't, but I do remember that I beat you by one.
Yes. 1 point only.
And that's what really matters in board
It
games.
is.
We all know it's about the bragging rights. We all
Mm-hmm.
know that it's about who, like, yeah, it's, and this is why why I created a board game, and why I'm so delighted that Sarah and Kiki are on my on the super team to make this a reality. So really excited. But yeah, like, the first time that I played against Sarah, I lost by, I think, 20 points. So you know, this
So
game can go any which way.
Kiki got off lucky, is what we're establishing here.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, join us as we welcome our art director, lead illustrator, Sarah,
In one
to
corner.
in one corner, yes, um, and Kiki, our executive graphic designer, as well as you know, an enchantress of all things, Kiki. And so we're going to check it out, and we're going to try to play. We're going to play this game. We have the full game. This is going to be using a prototype that I made. That through this prototype, Sarah and Kiki were convinced enough to say, "Yeah, we'll work on this project." So you guys get to see for the first time on live stream a very prototype version of Dogs Bond, but at least the game is here in its entirety. As we're going to play, we are going to reveal and share with you some of the evolution of the cards and the design. We'll probably pause for some oohs and ahs. I certainly do. And yeah, we're gonna see how the game plays. We welcome your comments. We welcome your questions. So hit us up in the chat. And I think, as they do in all YouTube videos, like and subscribe and share and do all the things. And here we go with the video. All right. So I'm still here on audio. And what we're going to do is we've got the game table set up, and obviously we don't yet have the box, and I should have printed a logo, but that's all right. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. So first off, we're going to have the choosing of the components, right? So right now we have blue and red to denote the players.
I'm gonna be red.
I will be blue.
All right. So I'm gonna put. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Kiki, that blue is your side, and Sarah, red is your side, right?
Yes.
Okay. Great. So when you've got the box, you're gonna see some. You're gonna see the playable dog cards. So I'm gonna place them down real quick in no particular order. There's a Labrador. There's the Collie. For the first time, you may not ever. The Pomeranian.
Oh yeah, we might
Jack
not
Russell Terrier.
have showed the palm before.
No, I don't think so.
At least not the player card.
We've seen him in Spilled Garbage, but never before as his own character card. All right, and the Golden Retriever. Okay. Let me see if I can pull that. I don't know if I can pull that any closer.
What's
that's
the
probably
white?
Yeah. So
well.
right now I've got the old version of the cards.
Okay.
Tell me if that tilt helps for the moment.
Yeah. That's
so this is your selectable character screen, if you will. I can reveal their special abilities if you guys are ready for that too.
I already know what character I'm going to play, but
ooh. I can reveal the special abilities if you'd like.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Excuse my reach.
Kiki, do you know which dog?
And I'll read them.
Okay.
I'll read them aloud. So these are the 6 playable dogs in the top left corner. We've got the Jack Russell Terrier, the medium-sized breed dog. When drawing attributes, they may draw from the top of the discard pile instead. Let me give you guys a little bit of a close-up there. Sorry, my video feed is a little bit behind. Okay, and then we've got the Basset Hound. During the wag the tail phase, you draw 1 and play 1, and then you get to roll a die. And then you play cards equal to that number on yourself. So this is a great card, great character to kind of take on the abilities and take on all the special powers towards the end of the game. So you're not paying too much attention. You're not being called to action by events during the game, but at the very end, there's a lot of action there. There's the Golden Retriever. After this kind of event, you may discard 1 to draw 2. Right? They go get stuff.
They retrieve, if you will.
They retrieve, if you will. Yes.
They do be out here retrieving.
Yep. The Labrador. After a health type of event, you may draw and discard attributes until the next health card, and then play it on yourself. So Labradors, known as a breed that is often very healthy, just kind of collect that attribute without having to play it as much or as often. There's the Collie. After a star event, they may play that event on themselves, and we've updated these cards, and I'm going to reveal these to you in just a second here. And last but not least, we have the Pomeranian, small breed dog. After playing an attribute card, the Pomeranian may discard 2 to draw 1 and play 1, as Pomeranians are known to do. They're like, I'm done with these. I'm going to go do something else. So those are your 6 cards, or 6 playable dogs. Kiki and Sarah, I guess we could flip a coin, or winner goes first. Winner of your last game goes first.
Ha! Oh, who might that be? Is that me? Oops.
No, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take the Jack Russell.
Okay.
And I'll take the collie.
The collie. Okay. So don't worry, these dogs are still playable dogs, and I'm going to, because that's what our players have decided, I'm going to show you side by side as best I can. Tell me if I'm in or out of frame too much. That's the border collie. That was the collie. Obviously, this art is what Sarah drew, and then I placed it on the overlay that I had. And now it looks like this: much stronger, much more unified, view of the card. Has its ability there. It's got some, icons in a much more game-friendly space. On the left, what I drew or how I did all the layout was primarily in PowerPoint. As I'm fond of saying, my PowerPoint game is fire. But when it comes to actually the visuals and, painting and, gaming, I think that, what we have on the right is much more powerful. So thank you, Border Collie, which is going to be here on Sarah's side. And then we have the left side, the Jack Russell Terrier, right? Initially, again, same tool of PowerPoint. And then here you have the much more unified card there.
It's so cool looking at them side by side.
I know, there's quite an evolution. All right, I'm going to put these guys there in the corners so that you can see. I'm going to move our, oops, sorry. Keep your hands and arms inside the ride at all times. All right, can you guys see that well enough? Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to, right now, obviously, well, it is a two-player game. So we're going to decide, do we want a short game, which is about 8 cards per player, or do we want the regular size game, which is 30 cards for 2 players? Or we have the entirety of the event deck, which is 60 cards.
Not doing that again.
Why? Why not?
The drama.
Are you chicken?
Whoa!
Okay. Give us the 60 cards, Alex.
No. Yeah, it will probably go kind of long. I mean, I think standard's probably a good way to go.
Sure. Okay. So again, for those of you who are watching the stream, not only does it allow us to have a fun amount of banter, game table talk, as they call it, the game also scales, right? So if you need a short game, let's say you're waiting on your buddies to show up for, your weekly session of D&D, or you're doing another game, and you're just kind of waiting for others. You can scale the game in terms of how long or how short you have available to play. So that's something that we, really wanted to make sure that we could balance that in the game. So one question that we have, since, we're playing brand new and sharing with everyone, one thing that we have is the Border Collie. The Border Collie has this special ability that says after a medal event, right? The medal event, they get to play it again. They get to play that event again. Since we're only playing with half the deck, do we want to guarantee that this shows up, or do we want to leave it to chance?
Leave it to chance. Do it.
Well, hang on. You know what? That's fine. Leave it to chance. I don't.
Leave it to chance. Leave it to chance.
You.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So for our younger players, if you're involving younger players, because our game is for ages 10 and up, you can guarantee that those events are going to show up. Here on these preliminary cards, you see the event up there in the top right hand and left hand corners. When we get to these cards, we'll definitely show you where the icons are to have these special abilities, special powers kick off. So, all right, we're gonna do 30 cards. 2, 3, 4.
Deal them good.
10. This is the part where I don't have to take any responsibility. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, because
10.
you know, if you padded that deck full of metal events, I would be the one saying, well, you only won because of the metals.
10.
And this time, special ability, I'll do it.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 6 piles of 10 cards, and these are the letter E in my handwriting. They stand for event. So we'll go since Kiki, you chose first. Sarah, pick a pile of 10 cards to be included.
Top right.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Kiki, your choice.
Bottom left.
So opposite. All right, and Sarah?
Top left.
Top left, okay. All right, so these cards are not in this game. That's okay. All right.
That was
E for exiled.
Also, that was your moving return cards for Jerry were in those stacks that you let go.
Yeah. We'll see those for sure. Okay. I'm just trying to map where the exact space is. Yeah, cool. Okay, so from there, Kiki, decide which is the top, middle, bottom.
The top is the top, the middle is the middle, and the bottom is the bottom.
Here we go. Okay. See? And that's how I don't have any responsibility for what's going to happen.
Slick.
Yeah, obviously that's very, very gamer centric way of shuffling cards. You can just deal 30 and that's fine as well. The game is again scalable to your level of comfort. But for us we're dog people, we're also board game people. So we're gonna take it as far as we can take it. All right, so these are your event cards. So we'll leave them here. All right. So I think now what we'll do now is we're going to reveal the adopters. So the adopters are the goal of the game. So I'm going to who should we show? Should we show Winnie, Agnes, April, anybody?
Well, I think
pick a name.
I think if Tom isn't present, then somebody
Then
might
what's the
might
point?
just log off.
Very well, very well. Let's show you how to score in the game. So what we've got here is we've got Tom. He's one of the adopters that is joining us for our adoption day, our adoption event, and he's looking for a dog. And what we see here in his adopter board is at the top you have obedience, and at the bottom here it's health. So yellow orange for obedience, and blue for health. So Tom is looking, and the way that our game works is we're basically a set collection game, right? You're out to collect sets of the attributes. These attribute cards are demonstrated by, what is it? Health. Okay. So this is an attribute card. It's a frame. So pretty simple. This is what you're going to have in your paw. The icon and the number in the top left corner tell you what it is. So the blue food bowl means health. The 2 meaning it's worth 2 food bowl, 2 health. So this is how you collect the desired attributes to match for Tom. So this card is worth 2, and he's looking for 2. And then the obedience, which I don't know that I printed.
No.
Maybe I did. I must have double printed temperament. So the other part of the set is the obedience card, right? 1 obedience. And so he's looking for that. As soon as we play this on your dog, you gain 1 set, 1 point, right? And so that puts you that much closer to being adopted by Tom. So Sarah and Kiki can both on their individual dogs have these sets, and as these sets match, you're going to advance at different times. So Kiki's going to advance, once she has 2 obedience and 4 health, and Sarah will advance when she has 2 obedience and 4 health, right? So as these cards are played, you're matching the sets and you move along the board for the matches, right? This is important, and I'll come back to it, but in the scoring, your scoring points are all here, 1 to 6 points. And you get points with all of the adopters that you match with. So Tom is the adopter we're looking at now, but also there's April and there's Chase. And as our players play different cards and have different match values, right, then they're going to score all of the points because everybody loves those dogs as they're becoming the best dogs that they can be, right? So you're going to get all those points. The kicker here is whom you get adopted with, and you determine adoption with the roll of a die, but the sets have helped you offset the risk. So let's say Kiki, right, is going, let's go back to our main example, of course, right? So Kiki is going to.
She would never want to be adopted by April.
Right. Why would you want to be adopted by April? You want to be.
I'm open.
We're open. So Kiki's going to go after, attempt to be adopted by Tom. She's got 4 sets. So with the die, we're going to try to roll for that adoption. She needs to roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4 because that's how many matches she's got. Let's say Kiki rolls, which I will roll for her. She rolled a 5. That's actually too high. Tom does not adopt Kiki this time.
So sad.
Let's say Sarah then comes, and then but the good news is that if Kiki was not adopted by Tom, she can still go to try to be adopted by April or Chase or any of the other adopters in our game. Then Sarah goes, and let's say Sarah does also too wants to be adopted by Tom. She rolls.
Who wouldn't?
And she rolls a 1. Because she has rolled up to 4, she gets adopted.
Look at that.
You would stab me in the back this way.
We'll come back to
the door cards.
Yeah. Yes, but I don't have door cards, so I'll have to make them up. Yeah. So the door cards. And again, I'm asking everyone to use your imagination, right? So the door cards are going to go here, next to the adopters, right? And so these door cards are going to have different numbers, 1, 2, 3, right? And all the way up to 6, because there are 6 adopters interested in taking a dog home. So during the game, and if this were the example, Chase has position 1, so he's door number 1. April has position 2, door number 2. Tom, door number 3. At the end, so let's say we're going to go for the scoring, right? Sarah has been adopted by Tom in our example, not our game, just in the example. So Sarah would collect a total of 4 points for Chase, 3 points for April, an additional 4 points for Tom, giving her 11 points. But because she was adopted by Tom, she also gets 8 bonus points because that's what Tom is really looking for. And that is the way to his heart. So that is so if this were the end of the game and we had scored the way that I had just, put down the pips, Sarah would be coming away with 18 points there, or 17 points. So yeah,
this demo is going great for me so far.
It is. So are you gonna put numbers on the potential adopter cards that you have there?
Yeah, I can
for
do
our
that.
temporary door cards.
Yes, I will definitely do that. Okay, so all right. So that's how the scoring goes. That's how the adoptions go, and yeah, we'll work it from there. Give me 1 second here. Let me make sure that I've got
He's got to go cook the
those
books.
elements. Yeah. Here. Everybody watch it live. So if you ever wondered how a board game is made, a lot of it is drawing on pieces of cardboard or index cards. Really, just use whatever you got. And I cannot emphasize enough that like a lot of this is hard work. Thank you again to my play testers. Thank you again to my wonderful wife who has had to put up with lots of game ideas and concepts and a lot of thrown away thrown away ideas and concepts. So yeah, all right, so we have doors 1 through 6. Let's meet our adopters who are going to be assigned randomly.
Randomly.
And when you yeah,
Mostly.
it's hard to mostly. All right. So I do have, since I have the original adopter cards. So I will go ahead, shuffle these, since shuffling these is a bit easier than paper. And then that's how we'll get them done. Sound fair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just shuffling over here. Okay. So our first adopter will be Amy, whom we've transformed. We've transformed all the names, but the desired set and the bonus points are all the same. So it'll be Amy on the first position, Elliot in the second position, Rachel in third position, Jared in fourth position,
Oh my goodness.
Alex in fifth position.
Is it happening?
Last but not least, Jerry.
Yes!
In 6? Oh my god.
It's over. It's over.
What's to stop me from going from Jerry this time? You have made an impassioned case in the months since we played about how important it is to go after the one who's in 6th position. So what if I just do that then?
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It's only a couple extra points, I mean, it does matter, in all seriousness, because that's how I won last time.
For me.
Okay.
If you're in the chat, let us know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. It does keep freezing. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it freezes at the same place.
If I end the stream and restart it, it's gonna make a new post, which I don't enjoy, and a new link and everything. I guess better to do that now than later, but I don't want to have to do it at all.
I mean,
Right.
it's working now.
Yep, we're unfrozen now.
Okay, cool.
Start. Yep. You guys keep me honest. I'm holding the laptop. So.
Oh God, bless your heart.
You let me know.
Yeah, I think we're all right. I'm gonna post in the chat and see if make sure everybody knows to.
Yeah, it looks like it's working again.
Okay, cool. So so these are our adopters, and you've got Yasmin in position 1, Chase in number 2, April number 3, Hank number 4, Mike number 5, and Tom in number 6. So yeah, we wanted to again have a real diversity of cast, both in the dog breeds as well as in our adopters. Variety of different genders, ethnicities, age range, right, and also to interests. So yeah, that's what we've got. Before I move on here, just giving the players a moment to kind of read and appreciate kind of what it is that the adopters are looking for. Looks like we have two adopters who are really interested in obedience and giving extra points for how many obedience you have. We have two adopters also who are interested in health. And then, of course, we have one who is interested in grooming. That's April over there. And one that's interested in temperament. That's Chase. So the yellow is obedience. The orange is grooming. The green is temperament, and the blue is health. Any questions before we get started? Players, contenders, ready?
Oh, I am ready.
All right. Okay. So, great. So we have our set of events. That's all good to go. And now we'll talk about the attribute cards. So the attribute cards, there's 100 of these guys. There is some math in there. So those of you who are interested in the stats, when you get your game, you'll be able to go ahead and do a full teardown of the system. And I look forward to seeing those. What we're going to do is we're going to take the attribute cards. We're going to deal 3 to each of the players' paws. Get it? Your paws. And so we have a 2-player game. So your paw limit is 6 cards. So you're only allowed to have 6 cards in your paw. All right. So with that, I'm going to show Kiki your cards. So Sarah,
I'm covering
you can't
my
cheat
face
because you're on stream.
Yeah. Well, I also can't cheat because if I did slip up or accidentally look at her cards or anything chance fell in my favor, that when I win, she's not gonna treat it like a real actual defeat. It's gonna be a whole thing. I wouldn't dare.
That's true. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah,
All right, you ready,
I feel
Kiki?
the same way, so yeah, I'm looking. All right.
Here are your cards. And I don't know, you might have to
Whoa.
jot them down or something.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Oh shoot.
But I can definitely show them to you again. You just call for the paw.
Okay.
I'm lucky enough to have a prototype set that I'm gonna be like recreating my own.
That's right.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
I put it down in my phone, so I got it now.
All right, I'm gonna put these cards over there. All right, Sarah, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Cover your
closing my
face.
eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay.
I almost forgot.
All right.
I
Oh.
was chilling.
Okay. And that, can I see that in the the bottom one a little bit better? Okay, hang on. I'm recreating this on my desk.
Yep, this is what Board Games Live looks like if you only have one set. So.
And also during.
Okay. All right, I've got it.
Events.
Thank you.
It's true, yeah.
Okay, am I good?
So now both of you. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
All right. So you've got the paws. You've got your player tokens there, ready to go. All right. So okay, and then we've got the die here. Alrighty. So I think we've already explained the cards, the event cards. So there's 30 cards. We've got the attribute cards, 100 of those guys. We've got Kiki in this corner as the Jack Russell Terrier playing with the blue chips. We've got in this corner the Border Collie, Sarah, playing with red chips. Now, in the game, I highly recommend that people name their dogs, right? Or the dog can just have your name. Mm-hmm. So I'll call that one Kiki and I'll call that one Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're out to get adopted.
Okay.
All right. So, let's see. I think we're set. We're set up. We're ready to go. So the player who gets to go first is the person who most recently pet a dog.
Oh, it's probably Sarah.
Yeah, it is me because I tucked Leo into bed just a mere 10 minutes ago.
I have a request though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Can I name my dog Chip?
You can name your dog Chip. Absolutely.
Okay.
Why is this?
I don't know.
She identifies as Chip today.
It's
no,
just
he
cute.
just looks like a chip to me. The little dog. He looks like a chip.
Okay, that's very cute.
Yeah. Audience, do you agree?
Yeah.
This dog's name is Chip.
Hit that
cute.
like button. Awesome. All right. So we have Kiki going first with Chip. Chip going
Yay.
first. All right.
Okay.
So you're going to draw an event card, flip it up, and it is
A star
catch
event.
a flying,
Boom.
catch a flying disc.
Dang it. Ah,
So I'm
okay.
going to take one of Sarah's chips there, put it on top of the event card because this triggers her special ability.
Okay.
And so before anyone else can do anything, it'll be there. But we're going to finish this card first. So go ahead, Kiki. You're going to roll a die. 1 or 2, nothing happens. Did you throw something? 3 or 4, draw 1 and play 1. You successfully catch the flying disc in your mouth. Or roll 5 or 6, draw 2 and play 2 because you catch the flying disc, bring it back, and go for another. So I don't know. Do you have a die? Would you like me to roll for you? Do you trust me?
You're gonna have to roll for me.
I have a die.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't
All right.
trust you.
Here we go. It is a 4, so you get to draw
Okay.
1 and play 1. All right.
Cool.
So we're gonna draw an attribute card.
I'm not looking.
All right,
And
Sarah,
then-
don't look.
All right, and so I am going to show Kiki her current paw.
Oh, lip, yeah. Okay.
And which card? And so among your entire paw, what would you like to play?
I would like to play the 2 health card, please.
Okay. So we're going to play that right there. And fortunately for us, that's one of the cards that I have ready to go.
Yay.
Yeah.
So Sarah and I had talked a lot about the art, in this, just different items, attributes, things that meant health to us. Yeah. So little chew treats, a stethoscope.
Some pills.
Yep.
That a dog wouldn't enjoy taking, but is for their own good.
They're probably good for them. Yeah. All right.
We're doing Gizmo those right now. They're like probiotic chew treats. He likes them a lot.
Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
All right. So now I'm going to put this into the discard pile. Oh, wait. There is a marker there. So, Sarah,
me.
you have a special ability. You may play this. You may play this card You may play this event on yourself. Would you like to?
Of course I would like to. Someone's throwing a
All
disc.
right.
I'm a border collie. I'm stealing it out of the mouths of other dogs. All right, I have my own die, so I'm going to roll here. If you trust me, Kiki.
Yeah,
I got a 6.
like you said, you wouldn't cheat. Of course you did.
I got a 6.
Okay, so the 6 is a draw 2, play 2. So we're going to draw 2.
All right, I'm not
Yeah.
looking.
All right. Okay, so I'll show you the 2 you got.
Okay. What number? Oh, fantastic. Okay, I get to play 2.
And then, and you have this also.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I would like to play... Hang on, what was the... Okay, yeah, I'd like to play the 3 obedience and the 2 grooming.
Okay. So Sarah plays 3 obedience and 2 grooming. Okay, I'm gonna head into the play space.
And
Sorry,
what's
just trying to
this?
line it up so you guys can see as best as you can.
And what's this? I'm already on the board.
Yep.
First move.
So Sarah
Oh, that's crazy.
gets on the board with the 3 obedience and 2 grooming.
For Mike?
Yes, with Mike.
Yep.
Nice.
In the number 5 house.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That was such a polite, like, oh wow, good for you. You can't do it to where I'm like being a butthole the entire time, and then you suddenly become really polite halfway through.
No, don't worry, it'll happen.
And while we're at it, and I'll bring you guys over to it. Actually, I think you've soared with 2 of our adopters here.
Oh,
So
that's...
So with Mike, you've got 1 grooming and 2 obedience, so you have 1 set, so you get to move to one point there. And then April, who's looking for 1 obedience and 2 grooming, you've also made it on the board there.
Oh, I thought she was looking for temperament.
No, that's
Nope.
Winnie.
Oh, you're right. I'm wrong. Okay. Fantastic. Well, yeah, you won't see me complaining.
All right. So we have those there. So okay. So yeah, with 2 cards, with the first play, first round of play done, we have Sarah on the board with 2 adopters.
Fantastic.
And actually now it's her turn. So that special ability really works out well for you, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
It does, doesn't it?
Now, so what we have also too is we have this rope toy, and the rope toy is a callback to my college dog, whom I played rope toy with and tug like all the time. So when it's your turn, you have the rope toy on your dog to indicate whose turn it is. When you're done, you bark to let the other player know, hey, you're holding up the game. So Kiki, are you done with your? I think you're done with your turn.
Oh, I'm done. Woof.
All right. So now we come over to Sarah. All right, Sarah, your event is rough, rough, rough. Choose another dog to discard their top temperament card. If they don't have one, discard a random card from their paw.
Oh,
So
aggressive.
mad already.
Well, with a two health there, and also 2-player game, we have to choose.
There's only 1 dog I can attack or nip at.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. I thought it discarded from my paw, not my stack.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, that's not a temperament card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have to choose a random card to be discarded. Sarah, 1, 2, left, right. Sorry, left, right, middle, or right. Left, middle, right.
Let's do right.
Okay, and the card discarded is a temperament 3.
Oof.
Kiki, can you see that well enough? Because your special ability is to dig in the discard, so I want to make sure you see it. Okay.
How often can I activate this special ability?
Whenever you draw an attribute. Yeah.
Right. Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Sarah, that was your event. Mm-hmm. No special abilities triggered. So.
Woof. This is actually the first round having gone so well for me. For sure means that it's going to go really bad for me very shortly.
Do you have playtests experience to back that up?
I've just been playing video games long enough to know.
Yeah.
Good RNG goeth before a fall.
All right. Here's your event, Kiki. A visitor is coming. Draw 1 and play 1. If alpha, that's you, are a large breed, you draw 2 and play 2. Are you a large breed?
No.
You are a... Oh, you want to explain that icon, Kiki, since you're primarily aware?
Halfway up a ruler, so he's a medium dog.
Mm-hmm. We have a ruler for small, medium, large.
Yep.
I think I'm also medium.
Yes, both players here are medium. So, so you get to draw 1 and play 1. So, Kiki, your card is, Sarah, no peeking?
Not looking.
and you get to play one.
The bottom one?
Hmm.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. So that was me drawing an attribute, right?
Yes.
Okay, can
Right.
I play
Oh, I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm so sorry. I messed that up. That's my bad. Because your special ability is you can draw from the top of the discard pile if you want. So
so I
should
can't
have.
do both?
Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, it's not like you get to
Yeah.
choose. You either pick
okay.
one at random, blindly, or you
Mhm.
get to the guaranteed whatever's in the discard pile.
Okay.
Right.
Can I
So
play
that's the draw.
three...
So that's the draw one. Play one.
I'll play the 3 temperament out of the trash, please.
Okay. Plays
I'll
it
play
out of
some
the
straight
trash.
trash.
All right. And so by doing so, let's see. You've got 2 and 3. So you're gonna. So Kiki's on the board with Yasmin, who's looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, that's sorry. That's my bad. So in the prototype, temperament was yellow. Temperament is green in this in our game. So, so you are going to score up with Hank in position 4, and also you score with. Oh, I'm sorry, not Hank. With Tom.
So she's
How quaint.
So
one
yep.
up.
So Tom's looking for. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at colors right now.
It's very confusing.
Okay, sorry. Yes, I was right. So temperament being green, 1, and 2 health. You have matched Hank, not Tom. Sorry, that.
Oh man.
Okay, she's matched. She's on one of them with Hank.
Okay, with Hank. Got it.
With Hank, yes. Okay, I gotta get in my head that that's green.
Yeah, it's hard since we've been changing everything.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Kiki, I think that was your turn to draw one and play one out of the discard. Anything else?
Nope.
We need to get a dog woof soundboard in here or something.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah, it is your card, and this one is birthday.
It's my birthday.
Draw 2 and play 1.
It's my birthday.
All right, so we're gonna draw 2 cards. These are what you drew.
Oh, come on. Okay. I'm gonna play.
And these are what you have in your paw.
I'm going to play the card on the bottom. It's an instinct card. I'm going to play it down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say the value, obviously, because that would ruin the purpose of playing it, but I'm going to do that.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to put it here so you can kind of see it in the stream. All right. So what Sarah has done, folks, is she's played an instinct card. This is the updated graphic version. And so, or mostly updated. We still have the
placeholder
art. Yep. But this is an instinct card. So you've got 2 in this printed version. I have a 2 value, and you play this face down to determine who's going to go first in the game to be adopted. So even though, as you can probably already tell, Sarah and Kiki are both looking to try to be adopted by Tom first, right? Whoever has the most instinct gets to go first. So unlike the beginning of the game where the player who most recently pet a dog goes first, it's the player with the most instinct. So when you're playing this game, you have to think about, do I play a set that's going to match with the adopter, or do I play the instinct to go first? And that's kind of one of the tensions in the game, one of the strategies in the game. Also, this card allows you to discard an opponent's top any attribute. And we'll get into that a little bit further in the game, but this is a way that you can really curtail your opponent's progress in the game. So that's what an instinct card is. The reason why we played the instinct card face down is because you want to show everyone that you have one, but you don't tell them the value. And the value can be 1, 2, or 3. So Sarah has played the first instinct card. Okay. So with that, so you got to draw 2. You played 1. You know what's in your paw?
Yes.
Okay. Are you done with your turn?
Yes. Bluff.
All right. Kiki, your go. This is a very text-heavy one, so I'll read it to you. Breakfast time. Select another dog to roll a die, and both dogs gain the result. This is a very social event. Kiki.
Don't mess me up, Sarah.
Okay. All right. Do you want to read out what they are, or should I just roll and then?
Well, yeah, just roll, and we'll let people
All right.
see what happens.
All right. I'm rolling it good. I got a 6.
Okay.
Is that good?
6.
Is that good on this card?
Discard all health cards from your paw. It
What?
might be allergies.
Are
So
you
both
serious?
players gain that result. Sarah,
I
you
didn't
have
roll it
have a
good.
choice to make. The good news, good news and kind of it's now public. Kiki, you have no health cards in your paw,
Ha.
so you lose nothing.
Ha.
Sarah,
I have one.
do you want?
that I
Yes.
just...
Do you want me to show you your paw?
No, I play a playbow card.
A playbow card. All right.
Ha-ha. So nothing
this is
bad
the
happened.
I was
Right.
about
So
to
this
dig
is a
your health
playbow
card
card.
into the trash.
That's about to dig it up. All right, so this is the playbow card, and this is the prototype of it. And essentially, what this does is it allows your character to play a immediate reaction. So you play it to cancel any other card that may force you to discard. So that which just happened to Sarah, she was able to cancel. This is what it looked like when I presented it to Sarah, and this is what it looks like now. So
Cute.
lots of updates. Kiki, you want to talk about the icon and maybe some of the color combat there?
Oh yeah. So the icon is kind of just like a stop sign, but instead of a hand, it's a paw. And we wanted the like kind of coral color to indicate combat or anything that's relating to combat. So Sarah was about to have to discard card, which combat in this game. So the red color here is indicating that she can stop that from happening. So
It's like a really bright, energetic color for a moment of like,
Mhm.
hey, no, don't.
No.
stop it.
All right. So that was Kiki's turn, but Sarah was asked to roll for them,
And did a bad job.
and now that that's done, I think that's your turn, Kiki.
All right, woof.
Okay. Sarah, your event. Dinner time.
Another
It's
one.
pretty much- It's
We
another
skipped
one.
lunch.
We skipped lunch.
We did skip lunch. All right. So select another dog to roll a die for you.
Okay,
And,
it's your turn to,
That's going to
to
happen.
do me
Note-
dirty.
But yep, I will show you though that the results are different. So this card is so breakfast time and dinner time are different. All right, Kiki, you trust me to roll
They
it?
are fundamentally different anyways. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
A 2.
Oh gosh.
Nothing happens. It's dry
All
food, and you wanted wet food.
Oh. Sorry, Chip.
All right. Alrighty.
Okay.
Anything else?
Can I take the? Well, no, I can't because I didn't draw anything. Okay, woof.
Right. Well, that was Sarah's.
Oh,
so-
that's right. Yeah, woof.
Oh.
You
I'm
were
all
you were
over here,
rolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, we've had a lot of like other people acting on the opposite person's turn, and it's like,
Yeah.
Yep. All right. The excited volunteer.
star event.
No.
Boom.
No.
See, this is why I don't have to take responsibility for anything. You guys chose the cards.
We did pick this.
All right. So let's see. So Kiki, we're gonna roll a die. 1 or
Okay.
2, nothing happens. 3 or 4, draw 1, play 1. 5 and
Okay.
6, draw 2, play 2. Here we go.
Okay, let's be that one. 5 and 6.
We got a 9. No, we got a 6. Yeah, awesome. All right, so you get to draw 2 and play 2.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 2 cards and show them to you, and then I'll show you the
look,
whole.
sir.
I'll show you the whole paw.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me not to look every time. I won't do
Well,
it.
I'm gonna tell you anyways. Oh, dude, sweet. Okay.
Oh,
Great, dope.
All right, and so you get to play 2 because of the amazing performance that you have given.
Okay. Could I play both of those instinct cards?
Yes.
Hmm.
All right.
Great.
So we're going to play 2 instinct cards. Again, that'll be face down. Sarah has no idea what the value is, but she knows that they're down. Okay, great.
Great.
So now we would continue playing.
now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's actually your special ability.
Well, yes, my special ability.
Yes. So you may play this event on yourself. Would you like to?
Of course I would. I don't.
Alrighty.
What it was the first one was flying disc. What was that one?
Excited volunteer.
Yeah. Heck yeah. All right. I've rolled a 4.
A 4. You get to draw 1 and play 1. You convince the volunteer to play your way. So I'm going to draw a card.
Cover your eyes.
I am.
Don't you dare look. Okay. All right. I will play 1 obedience.
Okay. So Sarah plays 1 obedience. And with that, I believe that you go up 1 point with Mike. So let me show the folks there. I think that's in frame. Nope. That may be there. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So Mike is looking for grooming and obedience. Right. And so Sarah now has, and I'll bring it over to her cards. Sarah has 2 grooming and 4 obedience. So because she's matched that set, which is exactly what Mike is looking for, she now has 2 points with Mike.
Hope he
If
doesn't
you have
move
any
away.
questions about that, hit us up in the chat, and Sarah and Kiki will talk to you because I can't see it. But, all right. So yeah, great move there for your draw 1 and play 1 as your special ability. Kiki,
All right.
if you are done.
Woof.
All right. Sarah, we're going to draw your event. Spilled garbage.
Hey.
All players may discard any or all cards in their paw and draw the same number of attributes
Ooh.
back. If you have no cards in your paw, draw up to the paw limit. Alpha Dog, you play 1. So Sarah, you'll play 1 after all of the spilled garbage.
Cool.
So, Kiki, do you want to throw away any or all of your cards? And I'm going to show you
How
your
many
paw
cards
right
do you have? Oh yeah, okay.
You have 2, and it's these. Do you want to throw them away and redraw?
Can I throw away all?
Any or all?
You cut out a
Throw
little
away the
bit there.
grooming card.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you'll throw away the grooming. And then for Kiki, your choice here.
Yeah. I guess just take. Oh.
These are Sarah's cards. In case you want to throw away any of them.
Draw a card.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You just.
Yeah, so I was still looking, so I saw them. I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine. I'm about to discard some of those.
Okay.
Okay. What would you like to toss?
I'm gonna toss the instinct and the play bow. I guess it doesn't matter because you just saw them. I'll toss the instinct and the play bow.
All right. So I kind of messed that up.
That's fine.
So because it's Sarah's rope, right? Technically, she should go first. This is one of those kind of house rules that you were going to have to figure out. In the instructions, we'll recommend that it's whoever is has the rope toy goes first. But in as you advance in play and as you advance in your own house rules, dog house rules, ha ha ha, boom boom. You can choose to just have all the dogs go in and make their moves as they want to right away. So we'll start with Alpha. So we're gonna toss 2 cards. Sarah, you're gonna get 2 cards. Look away,
I'm
Kiki.
not looking.
You get these.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right. All right. What is the? Got you. Health and cool. Okay. And I also
so
get the chance to. I get to play one, right? Or is that
Correct.
after we do the discarding?
Yep.
Okay.
It's after Kiki's discarding. So Kiki has thrown away a grooming card, and you will get this card in exchange.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay. You don't get to play, but you have it in your paw.
It's there. It's ready.
It's there when you're ready for it. Okay. And so Sarah, you get to now play a card.
I'm gonna play that to health.
Hang on. Look away, Kiki.
Oh, but I had so I discarded 2 from my original paw, which was
correct, and
the play bow and the instinct card.
Instinct.
But I had a 2 health in there, didn't I?
I think you only had this one.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll play that one.
Okay. So we have a health card down for Sarah. All right, and with that health card, so now you have 1 health and 4 obedience. I think that's going to match up with, yes, matches with Yasmin. So you have a point there. And then let's see, health and grooming. Looks like nobody's out for health and grooming in this round, so that's okay. All right, and then and so Kiki has her card. That's spilled garbage, and I'll go ahead and bring it up to show you. So Sarah, you have 1 health and 2 obedience. Therefore, you have scored up with Yasmin, and those are your cards. But don't worry, Kiki. Oops, you're still in the game.
Playing cards.
Yeah.
So you're on the board as well.
Okay.
Okay.
But now it's my turn.
That's right. Okay, so
Is that my draw?
No,
it's we're waiting.
You gotta pass the toy.
Oh, woof. Yeah, that's what I was. Was that my turn? It was. my picture-in-picture is covering the rope toy. So.
Oh, a little bit of the toys. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now it is Kiki's turn. All right, heartworm check. So Kiki, you draw 2 and play 2. All other dogs draw 2 and play 1. And it's a health card. It's a health event. So that would have been something for the Labrador. Right. Okay. So cover your eyes, Sarah. This is what you've drawn, Kiki.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Stop doing that.
Plus your rest of your, and you get to play 2.
Okay. I would like to play the 3 health and the 1 obedience.
Oh.
Okay. And with that play, you have one obedience and 5 health. So Kiki, you're the first player to match with Tom. So you have 1 match with Tom.
Dabbed in 2020.
And then let's see. That's 3 temperament. No grooming, okay. 3 temperament and 5 health. So Kiki, you also go up 1 point with Hank.
Cool.
Okay.
So now Sarah gets to draw 2 and play 1.
Correct.
I'm closing my eyes.
I'm moving the cards around a little. Sorry. Okay. So Sarah, you're gonna draw 2 cards right now. You got these.
Okay.
And you get to play 1 from your entire paw.
Let's do
would you like to know what you have right now?
No, I've got it. I'm also holding
got
it
it.
with my prototypes. Yeah. I'll play the instinct card.
Okay. So Sarah has
It may
played
not be a wise
another
move,
instinct. All right. Okay. So that was the heartworm check, which I'm going to reveal a new card.
Exciting.
All right. So this is the
It's a new card.
Breaking news.
a new card. Come on down. So this was our initial prototype. Again, doing it on PowerPoint. I had this lilac color for the event cards, primarily because that's one of the few colors that worked. And this is the heartworm check. So initially, it had all that kind of stuff. And the flavor text is there too. And now it has become this. So there's a heartworm, a German Shepherd looking a little concerned because there's that one particular moment. And there's the rest of the card for you to see. So yeah, quite the evolution. So yeah, excited about that. Cool. All right. So we did the draw 2, play 2. We did draw 2, play 1. Kiki, that was your turn. There are no special events or special abilities that are triggered. So, Kiki, if you are done with your turn.
Look.
All right. Sarah's draw. Checking for fleas.
Oh
it
boy.
Is very similar card.
Yeah.
Draw 2, play 2. All other dogs draw 2, play 1. So, Sarah, you draw the
Cover your
following.
eyes. Cover your eyes.
Oh shoot! I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, no.
Okay, I didn't see it. We're good.
Okay, fine. I get to play 2.
You get to
So not
play
paying
2.
attention.
All right, I'll play 1 health and 1 temperament.
Okay, you play 1 health, 1 temperament, and I have to remember temperaments are green. Okay. With that play, let's see, 1 temperament, 2 health. Sarah has scored a point with Hank, and all the rest are the same.
Don't I score with Jerry? Sorry,
You mean
Tom.
Tom?
Yes, I do
Yeah.
mean Tom.
Oh, right, yes, the colors again. Okay, so that's 2 health, 1. Yes, now you are on the board with Tom.
Welcome.
Thank you. So gracious.
All right, Kiki. Now you get to draw 2 cards. So Sarah, look away. Sarah, look away.
Oh, don't worry,
let's
I'm
make sure
on
we
it.
Articulate that.
All
I'm
right,
not the
Kiki, that's
cheater.
what you drew.
Okay.
And out of the entirety of your paw, you may
Yeah.
play 1.
Can I play the obedience card, please?
You may play the obedience card. Okay. So now you have 3 obedience, 3 temperament, and 5 health. That 3 obedience, I think, is going to advance
A
with
fat 2 on Tom.
Well, la-di-da.
Yep. Awesome. All
Great.
right.
Woof.
No, it's my wolf, isn't it?
Oh
But,
yeah,
you
sorry.
know,
I thought that
woof.
was Sarah
Oh.
woofing.
Whoa. All these things got me messed up because I'm doing stuff, and I'm like, oh, it must be
Yeah,
my turn.
Yeah.
they've all been like 2 people play cards so
Yeah.
far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a lot of interaction play right now. Okay, here we go. This one's a wall of text, so sorry about that. Sneaking the treat.
Sneaking the treats.
Oh boy. Okay.
All right, I'll read it for you guys. First, Alpha, that's you, Kiki, may place any number of cards from their paw in a side pile.
Oh,
Here, I'm going to show you
man.
your cards one more time.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
Would you like to place any or all of your cards in a side pile?
You know what? I'm going all in.
All in. Okay.
All
All
in.
How many is this then?
So
That's
that is Yep, it is 3 cards. Then
Okay.
all other dogs may place up to that same number in their paw on their own side piles. Sarah,
Uh,
your cards.
I'll wager the bottom one and the middle one. The middle two. I'll wager.
What?
The bottom 2 cards.
Okay. All right. Huh. You know what I just realized, and I've never I'd not thought about? Okay, so let's say you bet. Let's say with the sneaking the treats card, you wager 5 cards, right? You go all in.
Yeah.
And then somebody rolls a 1, and it says discard all the cards.
Mm-hmm.
You could, if you held on to a play bow, prevent yourself from losing all your cards.
Word.
Whoa. I hadn't thought of that. Okay, I would have.
I think so. I just
Does that
listen.
count as
I developed it.
discarding though, because you willingly.
Yep. Discard all cards.
Yeah, I guess
Interesting.
You're right.
Maybe I have to rewrite that.
Maybe.
Hey, and that's what playtesting is all about, ladies and gentlemen.
I like
We're
that.
watching it live.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like being able to hedge your bets, but yeah, it is a little bit of like an inside baseball kind of like, I would know to do that, but it would be really hard to communicate to new players.
Huh. Huh.
I like
Somebody
it.
please write that down for me. That's a thing I got to look at.
Yeah.
I can't put it in Discord right now because if I move my setup, the whole thing will go away.
I put
but...
it in squirrels.
Thank you.
Sneak the treats. Discard all.
Okay, got it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we have 2 side piles all done. So Kiki's down for 3, Sarah's down for 2. Next, Alpha, that's you, Kiki. Draw 1 and add it to your side pile. Do you want to draw the top? Do you want to draw the top card from the deck?
What is the top card there?
It is a grooming for 1. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nah, draw it from the pile.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to roll 1 die for all dogs. So Kiki, this is your roll. Here we go.
Man.
1 or 2, you lose.
Right.
You discard all the cards. Except for right now. Apparently, there's a way to block that. 2, 3, or 4, return all of these piles to your paws. 5 and 6, all dogs draw 1 equal to the number of cards in the side pile. Then play 1, and that's all dogs.
Cool.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hope for that 6.
It's a 2. Discard all the cards.
Dang. Kiki, why did you roll that?
I don't know.
Why did you roll a 2?
Kiki's literally like, yeah, I don't know. Talk to the hand.
That sucked.
So you don't have anything right now, do you?
No, I don't.
Rip, and I only have 1.
Yeah. Well,
I'm okay. I'm now glad
the game giveth
that
and the game taketh away.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm not. Well, that's fine. That wasn't a big deal. I don't think.
Maybe for one of us.
Oh yeah,
All
weren't
right,
you?
y'all...
You were super stoked about whatever you drew last time, and then you wagered it.
No, I played it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, y'all done, Kiki?
Yeah. Woof.
All right.
I already woofed preemptively, but you know what? I'll do it again. Won't be the last time.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. All right.
And
Here
all
we
of
go.
these dogs.
Yeah. Here we go, Sarah. It's oddly enough a sneaking the treats again.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Of course.
Okay.
I have nothing.
This
You
is
have
an
1 card.
optional. Like I can choose to wager, right?
Yes, you may place any number of cards from your paw in a side pile. You may wager. You may also place 0.
Great. Put that last card in. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'll wager 1.
Heck yeah.
My last one.
Okay. Here it is wagered.
And I get to add another one as well.
At 6.
Yep. You get to add 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki, you have no paw, so you're not participating. That's okay.
And we already
All
played
right,
Spilled
Sarah.
Garbage, so, like, anyway,
Yes.
Yes, okay, so I've got my 2 in the side pile and then roll. Oh,
Wait,
I get
so
to
I
roll this
can't-
time.
Yep.
So if she rolls a 6, I still get nothing.
Yeah,
You
because you
still
didn't
get
wager
nothing.
anything.
Well, that's trash. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, I'm rolling.
Roll 1.
It's a 2! Oh!
No, you lose both cards.
I am such a good person for not lying about that.
Wow.
Nobody can fact check me. Actually, if I rolled a 6 to begin with. If I had rolled a second 6 just then, you would never believe me about anything ever again.
Yep.
Oh,
And
rough.
so the card that you drew and lost is an obedience 1.
Eh, that's fine.
So at the top of the discard pile is a grooming 1.
I'm not delighted about that, but that's fine.
All right, Sarah, you done?
Yeah, woof.
Yeah, she's done.
Okay, the folk tale. So the
Oh,
folk tale,
sweet.
you would draw 1.
Great.
During the folk tale, all players may agree to trade cards from their paw. Sarah, you have 0
I
cards.
have 0
so
cards.
after all trading is completed, Alpha, you play 1. So
Cool. So I guess give me the 1 card.
here's the 1 card. It's a temperament 2,
Wait,
Well,
it's supposed to be
and
for
you get to play it.
Oh, that's right. So
That's
it just
the
by
only one I
default.
have.
Yeah.
so yeah.
All right, so with that temperament 2, and that's a green card that I have to see in my head. Okay, so that's 5. 5 and 5. So with Hank, you're going to go up another. Oh, sorry, 5 and 5. Nope, not just shy of getting
Just
that
shy.
next set with Hank.
Do I get on the board with anybody else though?
Not with the temperament. Nope.
Dang it.
Chase is looking for. Chase likes hikes, attends music festivals, and is looking for a buddy so they can enjoy life on the road. And Chase is looking for 1 grooming and 2 temperament. So if you get 1
But I
grooming,
don't have that sweet grooming.
you'll be on there.
Yeah,
With
you
that
are a very
sweet,
poorly
sweet
groomed.
But
Jack Russell.
Chip is a good dog
Yeah.
Chip is a good dog
and a healthy dog.
and a healthy dog, and very well. I mean, yeah, really friendly.
Yeah.
All right, y'all done? Y'all done, Kiki?
Yep. What?
Okay. Sarah, your card is okay. I need to shuffle these again because now you get a folk tale.
Oh
Something
no.
is wrong.
Okay. Well.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna draw 1 card for you.
Okay.
It's a grooming 2.
Heck yeah.
Oh, right. You don't have any freaking cards.
Yeah. So that just gets played by default.
Just gets played. Okay, and so now with 4 grooming and 4 obedience, you have 2 matches with April, and with you are also 1 card away from being on the board with Chase. All right. Okay, I think that's it. Timeout on the field. Oh yeah, no. Okay, that was just a fluke. I don't know why there were 2 sneak the treats and 2 folktales all at the same time, but it appears to be
Sometimes
a fluke,
RNG.
so. Sometimes RNG.
Yeah, like what was it that you said? Good art was before the fall.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if that was good RNG.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you.
We did lose all our cards.
Yeah, that's it. Went. I mean, it didn't go that great for you at the beginning, though. Was the problem? Like, it went great for me. I deserved to lose all of my cards because I made you like lose a temperament card, but
Yeah,
you didn't
that
deserve
sucked.
to lose all your cards.
Yeah, but you got off good because of your special ability. So
Yeah.
you haven't been throwing away any good trash for me to get.
Well, sorry, my hands just aren't trash.
Ooh, man,
Ooh.
burn.
Bless.
Ooh, that burn gave me the hiccups. Apparently.
We're live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving the cards just a little bit, so it's a little bit more of the action in frame, and I still got you guys
Okay.
for the events and attributes, and I'll move you along for the adopters, of course. Okay, so Sarah, I think you're done, yeah?
Yeah. Woof.
Okay. Kiki, it is your card. A bag was just opened. Draw one, play one. If Alpha is a medium dog, which
Oh,
you
the
are,
medium dog!
draw two, play two.
All right.
And
Okay,
it's the Jack Russell that I drew in that card for a bag was just opened as well.
Yep. So,
yeah,
would
with
you
his
like
little
to?
paw up on the glass?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you like to draw there's a grooming one and an obedience one. So if you draw two out of the discard pile, you know what you're going to get. Or you can draw two cards from the attribute pile, or
Okay.
some combination thereof.
I'll take the trash grooming card.
Can you
and then
can you split
one
it up?
mystery attribute.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
All right, and the mystery attribute is a grooming one.
Hot dog. Okay, play them both.
Oh.
All right. And with that, Kiki
Yeah.
and Chip are now on the board with April for one obedience and two grooming. Also on the board with Mike for two grooming, with one grooming and two obedience. So it's in the first set. And then for Chase, you go to the second match.
Oh,
So this
man.
has changed the board a lot, team. This has changed the board a lot. I don't know if you can all see that.
Oh, wow.
So yeah,
Cool.
that's what your board looks like now.
Nice, nice.
Man.
I'm trying to center it and also not be shaky cam.
That's okay.
All right. Any questions so far?
No.
And you guys see the doors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6?
Mhm.
I noticed that Kiki is the Chip is a little bit ahead there with Tom.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Not a
Gotta
lot
keep
of it.
Stacking.
A little bit. All right. Kiki, you done?
Yep. Woof.
Okay. Your next event is, or Sarah, your card is moving.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
All right. All right. All right.
It's early. It's still pretty
is
early.
early,
I mean,
yeah.
well, technically we're kind of halfway through this game. So, all right, moving.
Gosh.
First, roll a die to determine which adopter might move away. Sarah, please roll the die.
5. Dang it.
5. So
That's
Mike
what I was playing
might
to.
move away.
No.
Okay, then roll the die again. On a 4 to 6, we remove this adopter who moves away.
Oh my gosh.
Please roll.
It's a 4.
It's a 4.
So he stays?
So, unfortunately, Mike will be moving away. Sorry.
Are you though?
That's the one I was
So you-
playing to. That was
So
a
you're
bad
bit.
one.
So the,
Well, I
So you're,
guess now I
the
just
tokens.
have
The
to.
tokens are removed. Nobody gets points for Mike. Mike is moved away.
I guess I just have to play for Jerry now, or Tom rather.
All right. Last, you get to draw one and play one.
Hooray!
This is like a little consolation.
Yeah.
Oh, here's your card. And since you have no paw, it's going to be auto-played.
Yeah.
Oh. What is
That's
it?
fine.
I didn't look.
It is obedience 1.
I
So
see.
now Sarah has 5 obedience, and actually that stacks with Mike, but he's gone.
Insult to injury. Man, Mike would love this if he were here.
Well, we still
Uh,
might have a moving back card.
Yeah.
He might
There's
come
a
back.
moving back card. Yep, might come
Maybe.
back. Yep, you do score 1 point with Yasmin though, so that's
Great.
you're on the second position with Yasmin. Okay, that's what I see. Alrighty, if you're done, Sarah.
Woof.
That was a rough turn. Okay, here we go, Kiki. Come on, Chip. Lunchtime.
Oh,
Select
man,
another
now we
dog
got
to
lunch.
roll for you. Select
Alright.
another dog to roll for you, and we'll see what happens.
Sarah.
I've been rolling so good.
Yeah, go
All
for
right.
it.
I rolled a 4.
A
Okay.
4. Discard all obedience cards from your paw. You
My
eat too much
gosh.
food.
Oh, I don't have any though, so it's fine.
Yeah, still don't have any cards.
Nope.
Nothing
Nobody
happens.
has any.
Great.
Nobody has cards in their paw, so that's
You can't
that.
kick me while I'm down.
Yeah, it wasn't a great roll. No. Anyway, woof.
Okay, Sarah, your event.
But at least
Sniffle.
Oh,
Nope.
I was about to say
Go
you're
ahead.
getting all your bad rolls at her, so maybe now it'll just be good rolls.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see if that's true. Sarah pulls Sniffle. Choose
Okay.
another dog to discard their top face-up health card. If they don't have one, discard a random card from their paw.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry.
Wish I had a
Right.
female card.
Yeah, I wish I had any cards at all.
So here's what's
Dang
gonna.
it.
Here's unfortunately what's gonna happen. I don't know if am I here?
Mm-hmm.
Is
Oh
that-
no,
yep.
that's such a flipping good one.
Yep.
Yeah. So in the game,
Oh.
you're playing all of these attributes, and the most recent one goes on top. You oftentimes are going to have, different cards of different values, and so you're going to have to determine what the right order is to play. Sometimes, as we see here, your 3 health card is at very high risk, and then a card might just go and take it away. So this card goes to the discard pile,
Rough.
and because Chip now only has 2 health instead of 5, he's going to go down a match with Tom, and Chip goes down a match with Hank.
Sucks.
Whoops.
All right. Well, that's a pretty rough play.
Ah.
I feel kind of bad, but not like that was just RNG. I couldn't do anything
Yep.
there.
Right. All right, Sarah, but Sarah doesn't get to draw any cards, nor does she have to play any cards.
Yep, just get to
So.
watch something bad happen to Chip.
To someone else.
Woof.
Woof. All right. Here we go. The email is about you.
Hey, star event.
All right, we got a star event. So, Chip, you're gonna roll the die. The email is
Okay.
about you. Here we go.
What we got?
So one or 2, nothing happens. 3 or 4,
Okay.
draw 1, play 1. 5 or
Okay.
6, draw 2, play 2.
Cool. Let's go for that 6. Yes.
It's a 9.
Hey.
Hey.
Not a 9.
So someone has offered to foster you in their home. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, so you get to draw 2 and play 2. So this is going to
I
be
guess they just get
on-
played by default, huh?
Okay.
Yes. However,
Hold on.
you get a choice. You get a choice. So there's a health 3
Oh my gosh. Give it
and
back
an
to me.
obedience 1 in the discard pile.
Yeah. For sure. Give me back the health card.
Okay, taking the
Yeah.
health cards. So you go up. You go up with Tom, and you go up with Hank.
Okay.
All right. Now you have a second card that you get to pull, and that's either this obedience 1 or the top of the attributes pile, which is random.
Okay. I'll take a random card.
All right. Your random card that will be played automatically is
Okay.
the grooming 1.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
All right,
you will. You can't not.
I guess. All right, Sarah, do your nonsense.
All right,
It's
and yes,
me.
it's time for Sarah's nonsense. So, Sarah,
It's my favorite segment on these. My nonsense.
Sarah, your play. You may play this event on yourself. Would you like to?
Of course I would.
All right, go ahead and roll that die.
I rolled preemptively and I got a 5.
You got a 5. That's a draw
Yeah.
2, play 2. So the game holds
Wait, do you have
everyone
any
even.
cards?
No.
She has
So-
no
so I
cards
can
in her
look.
paw.
I
Yeah.
can look.
Yeah.
Correct. Although you may be surprised. So your first card is a
Grooming 2.
Grooming 2.
Pretty good.
And your second card is a Grooming 3.
Word up.
Cool. All right.
So
Ooh,
these will be
Rachel's gonna
automatically
love you.
played.
Yeah.
These are automatically played. Would you like to play them in any particular order?
Yeah. Play the 3 before the 2.
You play the 3 and then the 2. All right.
That's
So
pro players.
adding 5 grooming. Geez. Okay. So that's
I
2,
am
4,
a
6, 7, 8,
beautiful
9.
border collie.
So 9, yeah. So April is very impressed. You now have 4 matches with April.
Wow.
She loves me.
That's crazy town.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So that was Sarah's special ability nonsense. That's
Sarah's
all good.
nonsense.
Kiki, I have a request, please.
Yes.
So the border collie, what I've realized is we said after a medal event may play the ability on themselves. It should say may play that event on themselves.
Oh, yikes. Playtesting.
Playtesting live. Coming to you
I
live.
put it in the chat.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
So that was Sarah's special ability nonsense. Kiki, you are done. Therefore.
Yeah. Woof.
All right, Sarah. Here is your card. You remind me.
Heck yeah.
Draw
Oh,
one,
man.
play one. Then play this card under Alpha. That's under your character card. During the adoption day, this allows one re-roll to retry to be adopted. So,
Fantastic.
Sarah, we're going to draw one card for you and play it automatically.
Oh, okay.
It is an Obedience 2.
Awesome.
I love the little dog with the curly tail.
I love that I'm also still playing for Mike, the adopter that moved away.
Oh yeah.
Like,
for
but
sure.
all of these cards, the last 3 cards have been perfect for that. Please let him
You
move
missed
back.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. 4, 7 Obedience. Do you have 3 health? Nope, you don't have 3 health. So no update to Yasmin. And nope, no update to Tom either. Okay.
If I can get some health cards going, though, it's about to pop off.
Oh man.
All right. And so this card is going to go underneath Sarah's border collie right there. And I think, do I have that card live? No, I don't have that card live right now. So, okay, we'll do another reveal that later. Okay, so that was Sarah's card, and she advanced. Sarah, you all done?
Yep. Woof. After you.
After you.
All right. Oh, yes, and the only job that I ever have on these live streams, we're 21 minutes away from done.
Oh, wow.
So, but we've got quite a bit of game to go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are we gonna actually finish the game?
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, again, right? So the short game would have been 8 cards per player, and long game is 15, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So technically, if we go one more card, we could be done. That would be that would be in between the short game and the long game. So
But I'm not
if we
ready
go
to be done yet.
Okay, well, hey, well, good news, Kiki. It's your card, so we're gonna draw one event card.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna draw one event card, and then we'll see how we're doing. Yep, getting picked up. Draw one, play one. If Alpha is a small breed, draw 2, play 2. You are a medium breed, so you get to draw 1, play 1. You have a choice of the Obedience 1, which would get you to Obedience 4, which
would get me another match with Tom.
Which would Obedience 4?
No, it wouldn't. I would need more health. Okay, I'll draw a random card. Maybe I'll get something delicious in there.
You do have if you draw that Obedience card. I think. Hang on. If you draw that Obedience card, you would gain 1 more point with Yasmin.
How many do I have right now? 1?
You have 2.
Oh, I have 2.
So if you
Oh.
take that obedience card, you go
Wait.
there.
Sarah is red. I'm blue.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So give me your random card,
Random card.
please.
Okay. All right. Are you ready, Kiki? Because it's going to be auto-played, so I suppose I should show you.
Oh, sweet.
Grooming 3.
Oh.
Pop.
Perfect.
Okay. And so with that, Kiki has 3, 6, and 3 obedience. So now you have 2 additional matches with April. So now you match April for 3.
Nice.
As that set has
This
been
is an April
newly
game.
satisfied.
Yeah.
Newly satisfied, yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Okay. Alrighty. So technically we've played an even number of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So if we want, we can call that game as far as the learning to love again, and then we can go to the adoption phase. Or do you want to go for more?
I mean,
I'll leave it to our players. Yeah. So technically, if we go, because Kiki got that turn, Sarah, if we bark and give Sarah one more card, that's even. That's an even number of play. So do you want this last card, Sarah, just to see?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay. Here we go. You're spoiled. Draw 2 and play 1. All right. So you get to draw 2.
now I have to not
Yeah. For the first time in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Play 1.
Ooh. I'll play that's I'll play that 2 grooming.
Okay. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 10. So Sarah, with 5 obedience and 10 grooming, you now have 5 matches with April.
Wow.
All right. And then you have 1 card in your paw. Okay. So technically, oops, sorry, that would have been there. So that's it. If we're calling it here.
I think
going once, going twice.
Do you want to like talk about the game like wrap up, because that might like scoring and everything will take some time, and then if we have a wrap up, that'll probably eat up the rest of the 15 minutes.
Yeah, so I guess we should call it.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. And see, again, full game. We started off with kind of the intent to go 30. Obviously, we took a little extra time explaining the cards, explaining the game, showing a little bit of strategy, moving the camera. So thanks for staying in with that. So now we have the wag the tail phase, and what you do here is each player, starting with Kiki, would get to play 1 last card from their paw. Unfortunately, Kiki, you have no cards in your paw because you gambled them all away.
I did.
All right, so from there, Sarah, you get to play 1 card from your paw. You only have 1 card in your paw.
Yeah.
And then it's an obedience 2, which gets you 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8 obedience. I mean,
it doesn't really do anything.
Right. 8 obedience. Do you have 4 health? No, you still have 2 health
to
match with Yasmin. Okay, yeah, so that doesn't change writ large too much. Okay. So here's your scoreboard as it stands right now. Where who has what and what matches.
Mike never been back.
No.
Mike
so
never
sad.
got to move back. All right. So we're now going to figure out who has the instinct to go first. So I'll reveal the instinct. Sarah has 3 instinct played.
Oh no, I do too.
Oh no.
And so does Kiki.
Dang, I thought that might be the case.
Yeah.
All right. So the tiebreaker after instinct is health. Who has most health?
I only have
Kiki
2.
has 5, and Sarah has 2. So therefore, Kiki gets to go first for her matches.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
I'm moving the whole laptop to just the adopter field. So let's
Okay.
talk, Kiki. Let's
This is
talk.
awful. Okay. I guess I will try and roll for my boy Tom, but I fear that rolling a 2 is going to be pretty hard. Rolling a 1 or 2
All right,
is going to be hard.
I'll try to roll over here in frame.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here we
Oh
go.
my gosh. Woo!
What was it? A 1!
Oh my God, I can't believe
You
it.
got adopted. Congratulations.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, that's such a wonderful photo. That's just such a wonderful image.
Oh,
And
man, it finally
yeah!
happened.
Yeah.
Yay!
All right. And
All
for
right.
for visual symmetry, I'll let you roll for me for April.
For April? Okay.
Yeah. But roll it good though. What? Come on.
Wait,
I'm using my reroll card. Do it again, but do it good this time.
Sarah has a you remind me, which allows a 1 re-roll.
I can't believe you messed that up.
There it
There you
is.
go.
Okay. I got so unlucky with the rolls every time. When I wanted a 6, I got a 1. When I wanted anything except a 6, I get a 6. Whatever.
Awesome. So we have adoptions happened. So that's great. Congratulations. Let's see who is top dog. All right. So let's see. We start with Kiki. So we'll finish with Kiki. So your blue player, no
Yeah.
points. Are we sure here on obedience?
Yeah, I know. Well, no, I should.
No, you should have points here. So let's see. There's 2 obedience. So I think you
Like,
have
at
you
least
have one.
one.
You have 1 match. You have 1
Yeah.
match.
Okay.
Okay. So you have 1 point here, 1 point for Yasmin, plus
Mhm.
2, so that's 3 points after chase, so 3, and then we'll do 3 here, so that's 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you have 5 points. You have 5 health points, so
Mhm.
that's a total of 15 points. Just want to make sure everybody sees that, you know.
Mhm.
So because Tom, right, is enamored by wants health as his most important attribute, right, and you had him here, right. You get 5 points for the health points, right.
Yep.
So it's 2 plus 5, so 15 points total. Kiki, good
Well,
job.
what about
My
what about
door
the
card.
house? Yeah, the door that she's so.
Oh yes, sorry. Yes, 15 plus 6 points.
Yes.
That's 21
21.
points. 21, lucky 21. All right,
Yeah.
here we go, Sarah. Here we go. So you didn't score with Chase because you only had 1 temperament. So
Yeah.
Chase was impressed, but not overly
They're just
so.
not
So
looking
here we
for
go.
a border collie. It's fine.
That's right. Okay, 2 points with Yasmin. 5 points with April. 1 point with Hank. That's sorry, that was 7, 8, and 1 point with Tom. So it's 9. Okay, and then you had 9 points.
Oh man, she's gonna
There.
kill me on the bonus points.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So you had am I in frame? Yeah.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 11.
Oh my gosh.
So that's 9. So that's 20 points. Is that 20 points total?
Yeah.
11.
20
times
points total?
2.
Mm-hmm. It's not
okay.
times 2. It's just
No,
get
just,
counted.
gotcha.
just 1 for each. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So you're at 20 points, Sarah.
And then
And here come the
my
door
door
points.
card.
Here come the door points. 1, 2, 3.
So you beat me by 2 points.
Yeah.
So Sarah has beaten you.
If that isn't poetic justice, I don't know what is.
2 points. But you know what? You did get it this time. The one that I wanted moved away, and you got adopted by
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah, that's true.
2 whole points.
2 whole points. So yeah, not too far apart. You know, there wasn't a runaway point spread. We got a lot of cards down, right? A lot of points played, and the good dogs that they are. And then I'll lay it down here. So one thing that you'll have to use your imagination about, ladies and gents who are still with us, is with this. Well, I guess we'll use April and the Border Collie, since that's the story today. Oh. So, so when you have these winning points, or when you have these winning, images, it's always nice to see them kind of matching and lining up. When I initially featured the game, thought of the game, right? This is kind of our beginning of the story, right? Where they both have these, profiles kind of looking for somebody. Then in the middle of the story, right? That's when people are gaining attributes, losing attributes, competing, collecting, participating together. And then at the very end, what we're going to have is we're going to have April. If you flip over the card, we're going to have a very nice, lovely kind of happily ever after scene. And the Border Collie will get to turn over. And that way you'll have a kind of, happily ever after story photo where it just lines up nice and neat. Same thing for Tom and the Jack Russell. They'll have kind of their happily ever after scene as they ride off into the sunset and get to go home to their forever homes.
It's very cute.
So, yeah. And again, thank you to both Kiki and Sarah for helping me take kind of a dream and saying, well, I would really like it if the cards flipped over and that's the happily ever after. And actually making it work from a game mechanics, physical design perspective. It's just, really, really wonderful to see how that's all come together. So yeah. So that's Dogs Bond. Yeah. Thoughts on the game, team?
That was fun.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
it's
fun,
just...
and I wanted to play longer.
Yeah, maybe I mean, we had a lot of, there's moving the camera and explaining and everything. Maybe maybe if we get this going in Tabletop Simulator, we can have a good long true...
And then Alex can play too.
Yeah, we can do a true rematch, or we can find out who among the team is top dog.
That's right. Figure out who's top dog. Play for all those bragging rights.
Yeah, we can go through all of the events.
That's true. I feel like this just gave me closure.
Yeah, because you finally get adopted by the one that you've always wanted.
With the dog, and it just is perfect. It fits.
Yeah,
it does. I'm glad I could roll that one. That one was critical, like that moment. And I was like, I'm gonna roll it in frame. I can't cheat this. Like, okay, go.
and then the odds were so low.
And then the 6.
Yeah, and then rolling the 6 for Sarah, and Sarah's like, "What? Are you kidding me? Get out of here with that! Get out of here with that!"
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, so that's a really, what do you call it? Like a let's play, like a long play video of Dogs Bond. I really, really enjoyed playing it with you guys and having us kind of go through the ups and downs of Dogs Bond. Also too shows you, I don't know. What do you think, Kiki? Next time, will you be as so bold to gamble everything?
Yeah, probably. I don't regret anything.
Thus far, nothing has happened to discourage her from that kind of behavior. So why would it change?
That's true. Yeah. No, I'm just like that.
Awesome. And Sarah, your game style this time, what was anything different that you especially when you had Mike move away and you had been targeting Mike? Yeah.
That could have tripped me up if that had happened later in the game. I just so happened this time to have the April card be at house number 3. If it was in my head, there was a threshold like, okay, if she was house number 1, it wouldn't have been worth it. I would have to change every strategy, but just lucky enough that she was house number 3. And Kiki, you're right. It was the house numbers that mattered.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It comes down to it. If she was in house number 1, we would have tied.
Yeah, yeah. And then we would have tied instinct, and you would have won health.
Yep.
Heck
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna adjust my stratagems. I think it's just you gotta vibe in the moment, you know. You just gotta feel it out.
Yeah.
React to the cards.
So, you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna let it go. We'll save it for the post show. The post show that we don't have.
I'm gonna get some DMs in a minute.
Awesome. Well, as always, were there any questions in the chats of anything? I apologize. I usually am staring at that. But...
Yeah, no, I didn't. No questions in the chat. We just had some folks enjoying our, nonsense.
Yeah, we got 3 likes for Sarah's nonsense because I was like, hit the like button for Sarah's nonsense.
It's my favorite segment of these.
So funny.
Absolutely terrific. No, this is great. This is great. And yeah, a 2-player game, obviously, like once you kind of get into that rhythm and you are able to pick up your own cards and make your own decisions, I'm sure it'll go a lot faster. Probably, the game itself is once you've kind of got the hang of it, I would say that it's about 20 minutes per player. And that probably scales, up a little bit, with more people, more banter, that sort of a thing. But yeah, we really wanted to make this game nice and easy, a gateway game that you can teach your 10-year-old, 10-year-old niece or nephew, or, your parents, and really make it a game where, it's enjoyable, but it also too has a finite end, right? It doesn't take necessarily like, if I were to say like, oh yeah, let's just play a round of Monopoly. Yeah, you're gonna be here for 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Or let's play a game of Risk. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna be for a while.
Yeah,
you're gonna take a day to set the board up.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's the game. That's the intent of the game. To really bring folks who maybe have been away from board games for a while into gaming, showing them a few things about actual strategy, actual decision making, and some tension in the cards themselves, and some and also too just the joy that we have now for the next whatever number of live streams. Now Sarah gets to say, well, I mean, it won by 2 points.
Yeah. Is it just gonna keep going up? Like when we play on tabletop, like Alex is gonna win by 3 points, and he's gonna be like, well, I won by 3 points.
Maybe. I feel like I mean, I don't know. There must be a threshold where it feels mean to bring it up, like that time that I won by like 30 points or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Sarah's just pulling cards and just like, oh yeah, I got a 3. Sarah was just pulling cards and it was like, oh yeah, I've got a 3 obedience. Okay. Well, I have or 3 grooming. I have a 1 obedience. Oh yeah, I just got this 3 obedience. I got this
good?
1 obedience. Like, is that good? Just like rapid fire, just threes. It's like, well, I'm glad you're getting these and not me because this is the first time playing. But at the same time, I was like, did I just like shuffle wrong? Like, what is happening?
In my head, I was like, wow, this game is really easy. Like, duh, you just play all the 3 cards that you get. No big deal.
And all you get is 3 cards.
Yeah.
And all you get is 3 cards. So awesome. Well, it's that time, ladies and gents. So thank you so much for joining us for this very special live stream for us to play for you. And yeah, it was great to reveal some cards that we hadn't revealed before and show you also too the very obvious progress that you can have. So again, thank you to Sarah and Kiki for playing, and thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do all the wonderful things. And yeah, any closing thoughts,
week,
ladies? Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is fun. Let's do it again.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's do it again.
Rematch. For the rematch.
Yeah.
For the rematch.
Oh, the tiebreaker.
Oh gosh, the tiebreaker. You're right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more of Sarah's nonsense.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, everyone. Well, thanks so much for watching and spending some of your Saturday evening with us. Stay safe, and we will talk to you again soon.
Bye.
Bye. Smash that bell.